In this lab, we'll be looking at intramolecular forces. We'll be testing 16 different substances for both their solubility in water and their melting point. As you can see, when you look at the substances, they are all household substances. The sodium nitrate is from meat tenderizer. We've got different solid oils. We have lots of white granular powders. Some are fluffier than others. And we'll be testing all of them for both solubility and melting. We'll give you a close-up shot of what they look like before we try to dissolve them in water. And then on your data table, you'll be recording yes or no. Yes, it does dissolve in water, or no, it does not. Our first substance is potassium chloride. We have a beaker of water. And then we also have our potassium chloride. And as you can see, the potassium chloride is small, granular, white pieces. And we'll take a scoop of it, just a small scoop, and then we'll be placing it in the water and we'll be stirring for a minute. So again, on your data table, you'll be marking yes or no in the box for solubility for potassium chloride. Our second substance is potassium bitartrate, and this is commonly known as cream of tartar, something that you might bake with. So again, we have a fresh container of water, and our potassium bitartrate is, again, a white powder. It's a little bit more soft, pillowy, less granular. And we're going to place a small scoop into our water and stir it up. The third substance is sodium chloride, which you'll recognize as table salt. This particular version of sodium chloride is kosher salt, and so it's more flaky than it is granular. So we have a fresh container of water, and we will be putting a small scoop into our beaker. Our fourth substance is called sodium bicarbonate, also known as baking soda. The baking soda is more powdery than granular, and we'll be placing a small scoop into our beaker. Our fifth substance is sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate is something that you would find in a meat tenderizer, usually in the spices aisle at the grocery stores. You'd sprinkle it on your meat and it tenderizes it. This one is, I would say, a little bit more powdery than granular, and we'll place a small scoop inside our beaker. Our sixth substance is citric acid. And citric acid is something that you might use in a berry pie. You also might use it in canning if you're making preserves. It is a little bit more granular than powdery, and we'll place a small scoop inside of our beaker. Our seventh substance is sucrose. Common name for that is sugar. This particular sugar is a cane sugar, so it's more of a natural sugar, so it's definitely more granular and the granules are larger. So we'll be putting a small scoop of this into our beaker of water. Our eighth substance is coconut oil. Coconut oil is a solid at room temperature, but on warm days, it can be seen as a liquid. So we've got a little popsicle stick here to help us scoop it out, and we'll place a small amount into our container of water. Our ninth substance is lard, which is also a solid at room temperature. Lard is something that you might use in cooking for frying different substances. It's a type of grease. So we have our fresh beaker of water. Again, we'll use a popsicle stick to scoop a small amount into our water. Our 10th substance is cornstarch. Again, cornstarch is something that you might have in your kitchen, often used in baking or in putting a batter on different types of foods. It's very powdery, so we'll take a small scoop here and put it into our container of water. Our 11th substance is called xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is an additive that you'll see in foods a lot, and it's often used in gluten-free baking to help give the baked items some lift. It's quite powdery as well, so we'll do a small scoop into our container of water. Our 12th substance is paraffin wax. It is similar to the other solids we've tested. It's just in smaller pieces. So you'll see it's granular, they're large granules, but it's not one big piece of solid. So we'll place a small scoop into our beaker. Our 13th substance is a solid, brass. It is a metal alloy and often used for like door knockers. It's got that characteristic kind of goldish color, and we'll see if it dissolves in water. Our 14th substance is nickel, also a solid, something you might find in your coin bag, and we will see if it dissolves in water. Our next substance is a galvanized nail, also a solid. Might find these in your garage, and we will see if it dissolves in water. And our 16th and final substance is a paperclip, also a solid. We'll see if this dissolves in water. And that concludes our test for solubility.